Inquiring minds are asking, what if Tony Soprano was transgender? That's right. That's right. It's a real conundrum for the ages. I've been wondering for a while now, for a long time. How long is a long time? Oh, I don't know, maybe about 6 or 7 hours. 6 or 7 hours. I'm not I'm not referencing anything. I'm just saying 6 or 7 hours. There's nothing wrong with saying 6 or 7. They're two sequential numbers. There's nothing wrong with saying 6 and then 7. Okay? But what if Tony Soprano was transgender? What then? You know, what then? Many are wondering what would have happened. What would have happened if all that if she was just happy instead? All right, let's spin the wheel. Oh, good start. Good start. Let's spin the wheel and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the wheel. No sports, no sports, no sports, no sports, no sports. I'm spinning it again. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm not doing sports again. Give me something else. You lying, cheating so and so. Do something else besides sports. I don't want sports. Oh? Okay, here we go. The public pool. The dang public pool. Well, what about the public pool? I haven't been swimming. Can I just start off by saying I haven't been swimming in like 10 years? No, it can't be 10 years. No, I think it is. I think it's been 10 years since I've been swimming. You know, I've been to maybe like, I don't know, do water parks count as public pools? I guess they have public pools. I've been to a lot more water parks than I have public pools. I really like sliding down the slides, especially the really... Okay, so water slides, I feel like you can go one or two ways with this. Like, you can either whimsy max in the tube, where you just, like, go all around and around and around, or it's just a straight drop, where you just go really fast, and then you hit the water and it hurts. And those are the ones that I actually like more, man. I like those water slides more, the ones that just go down really fast, because I was really into roller coasters when I was a kid. You know, I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 when I was a very, very young child, and I scarcely even knew how to spell anything. I literally named everything on my computer, including Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, in all caps, because I clicked the all caps button at one point and I didn't know what I did to make it do that. So I just left it that way for forever, you know? I never changed it. I also was convinced that turning the monitor off was the same thing as turning the computer off, which it's not. And now I know it's not. You don't have to tell me it's not, because I already know that it's not now. But back then, I thought it was the same thing. So I would leave my computer running for like months at a time, but it was an old computer. It was a computer I got from my uncle or something. I don't remember where I got it, but it was really, really old. So I think it was probably fine that it was on all the time. It didn't really require much electricity or computing power to do anything. But I haven't been to many public pools. I will say I learned how to swim. Okay, this is kind of a long and winding story, and it doesn't really have a conclusion necessarily. It doesn't have like a satisfying conclusion. But when I was, how old was I? I think I was 5 or 6. I must have been older than that. I don't remember. But no, I wasn't 5 or 6. I was like 7 or 8. And my brother was 5 or 6. And I was learning to okay, so it was kind of weird. My grandparents had a pool, and my kindergarten physical education teacher came over to my grandparents' pool to teach us how to swim. Yeah. And he was only our physical education teacher for kindergarten too, which was really strange. I don't know if that's normal in other parts of this country, the United States, or of any other part of the world, for the physical education teacher to be different for kindergartners as opposed to the rest of elementary school. In America, or at least where I lived, kindergarten was a part of an elementary school. So if you don't live in America, that's why. It's like basically the first grade, and because it goes kindergarten and then the first grade. But it's more like first grade is the second grade, and so on and so on. Anyways, he came to my grandparents' pool to teach us how to swim. and I got really good at swimming. I got really good at a proprietary swimming technique known as the corkscrew. And if you're wondering what the corkscrew is, basically it's where you go underwater and you twist your upper and lower body. You hinge at the hips and you twist them in a way that makes you turn in like a weird whirlpool fashion, and you can propel forward like that. And I was very good at that. I invented it, and I was probably the best at it at the time. Maybe more people are better at it these days. I don't know if they've adopted the corkscrew into Olympic swimming. I wouldn't know. Maybe that's what I could have talked about if I decided to go with sports today. But I can't do sports again, man. I can't do sports again. I can't. But that was really fun. And the reason that it was a formative memory for me, because it was in the summer, and I remember I played Super Mario Sunshine on my grandparents' TV before and after the swimming lesson. And for a long time, I would play Super Mario Sunshine every year during the summer, and that was just like a tradition that I did. I don't even know why I kept doing it. I guess Super Mario Sunshine is a summery type of game. It's on an island, and there's lots of beaches, and it looks like it's hot there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's quite hot. I mean, the people are wearing like weird leaf skirts instead of pants, so it must be pretty warm. I think it's supposed to be like Hawaii or something. I don't really know what exactly it's supposed to be. I will say my favorite level in that one was the hotel, just because it had the ghosts, and I was always a really big level of the quote unquote. I was really big fan of the quote unquote scary levels. I mean, the hotel level isn't really scary; it just has ghosts, and I was like, that's good enough for me. I think I also liked it because it was. I think I may be wrong about this, but I think that was the only level where it was evening time. I don't know if there was a level where it was nighttime, but I'm pretty sure that was the only one where it was evening time, and I really liked the vibe of it being the evening at the hotel. I really liked the colors and everything. I hated that one level, the one where you have to... There's a gigantic stingray and he breaks up into smaller stingrays. I hated that one. That was the one part, the one blemish on an otherwise perfect level. But, I mean, I haven't been swimming in a really long time. I don't even own any attire to swim in, and I am not sure if I will buy some anytime soon. I mean, it's like one of those things where I would like to think that I would do it, that I would go swimming, maybe not at a public pool, but maybe like at the beach or something. That could be fun. Although I feel like you could probably get stung by a jellyfish or something, and I don't really want that to happen. I really don't want that to happen. I don't want to get stung by a jellyfish. I almost got bit by a snake once, and I think that's close enough to any kind of venom being injected into me. Oh yeah, I also got bit by a spider one time. That was pretty recent that happened, actually. I got bit by a spider, and like the whole left half of my body went numb, and I thought that I was having a stroke. Like, it was in the middle of the night. I woke up and I straight up thought I was having a stroke, and I'm definitely not old enough where it would be normal for me to have a stroke. So it was really weird. I like even drove to the hospital. Like, I waited a long time. I was like, it's not really getting better. So I went to the hospital, and then I sat in the parking lot and I really evaluated my life choices. And I thought to myself, nah, it's not that. I just want to go home. And so I went home. And that was the last time. I don't ever want to get stung by a jellyfish, because I feel like it's going to be a similar situation, and I don't want to deal with it. It's scary, man. It's scary. It scares me. It scares me to do that. But let's see what the viewers are saying. Maybe let's see. Hold on. Has there been any viewer mail today? Let me check real quick. Effing true says, I don't know if that's an L or an I. Lapidus McHeimer. Lapidus McHeimer, that's right. It is effing true.